Hello friends, welcome once again to our Ionic tutorial. In this video, we're going to be developing a fruits application. As you can see here, we are going to be building this simple application with Ionic, and we will be creating these different UI screens. This will be our home interface. Okay. And another thing you have to know that the best way to learn while building these applications is by practice. So if we build a single interface screen, the best way to learn is also try to do the same thing on your side and come up with that interface that we have built and see how far you have learned. And also you can also try to change it and add in things basing on how you have understood the steps. So that's the best way you can learn. Having said that, let's go ahead and build our application. Okay, this is the folder structure of our application, and inside here we have the apps folder, and it has the default home page which comes with it when the app is created, and we have the routing file which contains all our routing to our pages, different pages of our application. So we'll start by creating first our different pages of our application. So to do so, we'll go to we'll run Ionic generate page, and I will call this one main. So we'll generate that page. Alright, so if we go to our folder, we see our page being created here. So this is the folder, and so we have to route our page from this default home page to our this. So what we'll do is simple. We just copy this page name into our redirect to. And so instead of home, we'll remove that and then place our main screen page. So we save that, and if we go back to our browser, good, so we have now our home page right there. And so we are now going to go ahead and set up our first page, which is this one. I've gone ahead and created and exported some assets from this design, and one of them is this background image, the logo. So in my app, I have this background image, and I have this one. Also, I have this shape that we are going to use, and also the logo, which is that one. Okay, so you'll find these resource files in the description below of the video. So what we can do now is first work on the background, and then we can go ahead and add our logo and also this image and the button. Okay. All right, now in our main page, we'll just go to HTML file, and then we remove this toolbar for now, and then we can go inside our CSS file and then say ion content, and then this one will have a background ion background. Can give it that color. Okay, so now we can go here and then create our background, which will be, we'll create a div here, and give it a class of background container. So we can come inside our CSS file and then define those class. So this class will have a height of 100 VH, and also the width will be 100%, and I will display this item as a flex. Okay, we can now background, can give it background which be URL. Okay, now we have finished to set up our background, which is this one. When you see our design, this is exactly what we have here. Alright, so having done that, now we can go ahead and add our logo and our text here. So to do so, we'll go to back to our code, and so inside our main page, just inside here, we'll just create ion card. Good, so we have our text right there, but then it's also filling the entire screen. So to fix that, it's just simple. We can go back to our design here and then add flex direction will be columns, save, and maybe let's say justify content center. So this will center our logo into the middle of the screen. So we save that and then check it out. Good. So this is what we have. Okay. Alright, so let's add our ion card, which will be this one. Inside here we can just text align center. This will center our items. So inside here what we are going to do is to add ion card header. What we'll do is just let's add an image here. Yeah, that is the fruits logo. Okay, so now after that we can then add our title right down here. So we can say ion card title, and then we can just go back to our design and we copy this text here and paste it right there. Let's give our image some styles. So we can say image height will be 7 rem, and then width, yep, I think that will do. And then we can just take this title also and style it up. Font size will be 40 pixels, and then color, let's go and get that color. So if we go here, this is our color. We copy this and paste it there, and then we'll have, okay, so this is 20. Font weight we'll take, I think, 400. Okay, so let's check out. Good, so what we need to do is to remove this background from our card, and to do so we'll just come here, see background, transparent, and then box, that box shadow will be none. Oh good, so now we have our logo right there. And then now what we can do is add a button here. So we'll just add Ionic card content and inside here we'll add Ionic button, and then this will be login. Still go into our card, and so here what we'll do is just add margin top, which will be like 20 pixels, and we'll have Ionic button. So our button will be, let's see, width is 193, let's do 180 pixels, and height, let's do 60 pixels, and let's do border. So border radius will be 40 pixels, and background will be white. Font weight, let's use 400. We are going to add text transform to none. Okay, so let's save and see what we have. Good, so this is our text button right there. So let's check with our design and see what we have. The text button is 25. Need to increase our text here in the button. So what we can do is font text will be 20 pixels, and then okay, now what we can do is add some margins on our image and our logo. So we are going to put margin top at that pixels. Good, so such that it comes just right down here. All right, so I think with that our page is complete. Yep, so let's check with the different screen sizes and see what we have. Roughly that's what we have. Okay, now what we can do is let's remove this logo from our title here, and then just place it directly here. So I think what we can do is we are going to add a background filter here. So add a div here, and this one will wrap our content. So I'll just come and copy this, save. So I'm going to apply this filter at a width of, not max, actually mean, at a mean width of 500 pixels. So here we'll apply our background filter here, and we'll put height will be 100%, width 100%. So we are going to apply that color there. Okay, let's add display flex and flex direction can use columns, justify content center. Good. So that's our button. Okay, let's see what we have here. There it is clear. So if we go to, if we extend to that width, we blur our background out so that we remain with our logo and the login button. Yeah, so that is it for this video. That is it. So we are going to see how we can create the sign up, and if we go to the design, so in our next part we are going to see how we can create this screen here, this welcome page. Hello friends, welcome once again to our next part of this video. In this part of our video we are going to be creating this login screen. We finished in the first part, we created this main screen of our application. So we are going to see how we can create this login page. Alright, so we can do so by creating another page here. So it's a Ionic generate page, and I will call this one login page. When we go to routing, we see that it's being created here. So what we can do is replace it instead of our main screen. So we are going to work on the login. So you can just replace that one there in our routing module, like so. So we can go ahead and close the main page plus this one. Okay, so now we are going to be working with these two files. So can go, so I'll go ahead and remove this. Okay, so now let's create another div here. We'll give it a class of okay, background pic, and let's first do style up that one. So inside here can just add our background, which will be of height. We'll have 100 VH, and width be 100%. Now we'll have this sign up background. Save, and this is our image. So we'll give it a position. Background position will be 20%. Good, somewhere like that. So background repeat, say no repeat, and background size will be cover. Good. So now what we can do is can create a background filter here. So we can do, apply a style on that one. Let me just copy this. Height 100%. Diff that, and there we can just say background will be RGBA, which will be 255 and 255.0.8. Yep. yeah, let's see our design. Yeah, I think that's something like it. Align items center, display will be flex, and then flex direction will use columns. Save, and okay, so here we are going to add our div here, and I'll give it a class of shape, and inside here we'll have image, have that shape there. Okay, so we can come and define this style. You can shape position fixed, and then top will be 0, and also right will be 0. Image will have opacity of 0.9. Alright, so now we have finished our background. So what we can do is add our content. We are going to add this welcome message. Okay, so to do so, we'll go to our HTML page. Okay, so now here we'll have Ionic card header, and then inside here we'll have Ionic card title, and this one will be, it is our title. We'll copy this into our title. Then we'll have Ionic card subtitle. We'll go ahead and copy this. Okay, paste it right there. So this one will be a link, so we'll create. All right, so what do we have here? We have this title here. The color will be that one. So we can come here, and inside here we have Ionic card title. This one have color of that, and then font size will be 40 pixels. So this will be 30, and we need to remove this background. Say background will be transparent, and box will be none. Okay, and text align. We need to center our content. Good. So yeah, I think that will be it for the title. So let's go to the subtitle here. Can just. Alright, so now our color here for the text is going to be that one, and here we'll have a link. So inside here we'll have text decoration to none. So let's put that color right there, and let's see the font size is 14. Do 14 here. Alright, so if we save, good, so that is our text. I think we can give this one font weight of 400. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add our iron content. We are going to add iron item here, say input. Okay, so we are going to add some styling here, iron item, and this one will be iron item background will be transparent. Actually, border width will equal to 0. Okay, now here we'll also add inner border width which will equal to none. Actually, I can just say 0. Yep, so we have removed all the borders on our iron item. So what we can do here is, instead of this word, I'm going to add iron input, and we'll have a placeholder here. This placeholder will be email address. Yep, like so. And good, so what we can do is we can come here and just say iron input, and inside here we are going to apply border. So border radius, we are going to have 40 pixels. Border will have 1 pixel. Solid, and the border color will, we are going to use this border color which is here. I'm going to copy this color here. This will be our color. And what else do we need? Font size is going to be 14 pixels. Font weight 300, and we'll have padding start, which will be something like 30 pixels. Save. Yeah, so with this we are going to have a 247 pixels. Then height will have, okay, so this will be 42 pixels. Let's save. Need to define our color here, which will be, let's get our color. So we are going to be having that. Good, so that is pretty much what we need. Okay, then we can also have margin bottom on this item, which will be something like so what we are going to do is duplicate this item 2 times, duplicate it there, and we change this one to password. Save. Good, and that's what we have. So just below here we'll add text. So in our design we have this forgot password text. We'll copy that one, come here, create a link, all right. So and say text decoration, and color, paste that there. Then font weight will be 300, and font size is going to be, we'll do 13. All right, yep, so that is pretty much what we have. Okay, so let's go on creating our button. So just below here, create another div and create a class of bottom section. Yeah, like so. Then let's put here our sign in part. Then I'm going to just come here and create this just a bottom section here, margin top. Let's first see what, yeah, so we'll have margin top will be 50 pixels. We have display, flex direction, columns, align items, center. Is it? So we need to put that. Yep. Okay, so inside here we have iron button. I think let me remove that one. Yep. So now let's see what we have in our design. It's 247 by 53. Height is 53 pixels. Width will be 247. Font size will be 14 pixels. So you have text transform of none, background of so this will be our background color. Font weight will be 300. Okay, so border radius. Okay, we'll apply this border radius, and our color will be FF, which will be white. Okay, so let's save and see what we have. Let's first add our text here, which will be, I'll put in span text here, and let's just go and copy this text here that we have and paste it there. So here we'll create still a link. All right, so just inside here in our bottom section we'll create span, and we'll put margin top, say 20, yeah, something like that, and font weight will be 500. Yep. In the bottom section here, we'll apply align items center. That should work. Okay, so let's check with our design and see what we have. Yeah, that is something that we have. Okay, so maybe what we can do is in our span text you can put font weight to 300. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. Then our button will be okay, so let's check out with different device sizes. Good, so that is our page. So in this part we have successfully created our sign up page. Hello friends, welcome once again to our third part of this video. In our previous part of this video, we created our main screen, and also we created this login page. So if we go to the design, we created this in our first, and we also created this login page. So in this part, we're going to see how we can create a sign up page, which is this one, and we also create our forgot password, this page. Okay, so let's head back to our code, and okay, now here what we are going to do is we are going to create two pages, and one of them is going to be an page sign up page, and then we are going to also create forgot password. Okay, now once you have created those two pages, you can go ahead and close these two, and then we'll go to our routing modifier, and inside here we are going to make our sign up the main page, our routing page, so that we can build it first. Okay, so you just copy the name of the page you want to edit, and then place it here as our main routing page. Alright, so I will go do that, close this. So we'll go to our sign up page, which is this one. I'll open the HTML page and the CSS file. What we are going to do here is we are going to remove that header. Alright, so let's go ahead and define our Ion content background. Alright, so now what we are going to do is since these pages are the same, so we will not like to save time, we are just going to reuse the same code that we built in our previous to populate this sign up page. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go into our login page and just pretty much copy this entire code here from our content page, and then paste it here, and we'll go and also get that CSS style, from here, copy that, and let's paste it here in our sign up. Can put here our font family. Use that one. Okay, let's save and also save here. Yeah, so we should have something like that. For us to have this page, sign up page, go ahead and copy this text, sign up, and then change also this text here, and also add these two. Okay, so we can go ahead and just get this content, copy the title, come where we have the title and just place that one there, and let's come to our create account. So instead of having this, we'll have that, and this one will be create your account. So we'll put here tag strong. So we can just come here where we have our, yeah, we can just put strong. So save, and let's see what we have. Good. So we can just change the width. So we are going to apply max width on our subtitle here. So let's say max width will be something like 200 pixels, and then I'll press display inline block. Yeah, I think let's save that one. Good. So let's see our design. That's what we have, and we can title font weight will be 400. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's duplicate our form so we can add more fields. What we are going to do is I'm just going to copy this and duplicate it 2 times. We're having full names, email, phone number, and password. So we can go here. Instead of email, we can just say full names, then here email, and then here we have the password. Okay, so those are our fields. So we can remove, I think we don't need this forgot password. So here we'll just say sign up. Okay, so we can just copy this text here and just add it here. Alright, so let's save and see our application. If we can check with the design. Alright, so we have finished our sign up page. So let's go and work on this page. We'll do the same. We'll just duplicate our design. Alright, so we are going to go into our routing module still, this one, and we are going to change our main page to forgot password. Save. Okay, so let's go ahead and open our page. So remove this toolbar, link and the header here. So go into our login page. and then pretty much copy all this code into here, and also copy our style which we created into our page like so. So we can just content, can give it background, so let's go and see our design. This is what we are having. Okay, so we'll just copy this title here and press it there, and also copy this one. Alright, so let's change this one to strong, and then let's move this. And yes. And max width will be 200 pixels. Into 1 pixel. All right. Then our title will have font weight. Change it to 400. We are going to remove the password and also this one. Save, and yeah. So just put some margins on our email, on our item. So it's a padding. Top bottom will be 40 pixels to 0. Is it? Yeah. That's what we have. Let's get this text here. We'll remove this text here, and then just replace here with reset password. Good, like so. So in this video we have successfully created our sign up, login, and welcome page, which is this one. Okay, now what we are going to do is to add navigations to our application. So instead of using individual pages, we are going to do some navigation to apply to these different pages that we have created. Okay, so to do so, we'll go back to our routing module file. This main screen as our default page, which will be loaded like so. So if we refresh, this is what we have. We are going to go into our main screen TS file, and inside here we are going to import some mod code to router. So this one will take us to our login page. So you can go into our TS file, which is this one, and then define this function here like so. So here we'll say this dot route and dot navigate. So this will take us to this login page, and then here we can log in the user. Okay, so we are finished with this. All right, now let's go into our login page and do the same, and this one will be let's just navigate to login page, like so. So we copy this function here, then we go to our login TS file and then define this function here. We can also import our routing module here, there. Then here we can set this dot router. Let's navigate. So if somebody logs in, then if he signs in here, will be redirected to the home page. Okay, now if he had forgotten the password, let's handle that also. Okay, so now here we just pass in our URL address to our sign up page, and just come here into our routing module, copy this into here, save. All right, so if somebody clicks sign up page, is redirected to. All right, so inside here in our link we pass in the URL to our pages, different pages. Okay, so inside our sign up, so here we'll just still apply click event, and this one will be, then we copy that, go to our TS file, and then let's paste in that. We'll also do import private router.navigate, and then here we'll pass in login. So if the user has successfully signed up, we'll redirect him to the login page where he is supposed to log in with those credentials. Okay. Otherwise, if he has an account, then we just localhost that post, then we can just put here login. Okay, so if the user already has an account and he clicks login, it will be redirected to this sign up page. I mean sign in page. Okay, so if he signs in, it will be redirected to home page. So in our next video, we'll be looking at how we can create these two pages. Alright, see you in my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Okay, bye bye.